Wait, I'm coming. Please don't exit the video. Do you want to know the fastest way possible of getting a FENNEC? Well, let me show you. Today, I'm gonna show you the fastest method of getting a FENNEC. As you know, there are 4 methods of getting a FENNEC. One is in the item shop, either the featured shop, or in the bundles you can find a FENNEC, as I have right here. But I clearly don't have enough credits. 2 is through drops. And if you're like me and you don't have any drops, don't worry. This season it became really easy to get drops. You just have to get 10 wins in any competitive mode. You will get a special drop, a deluxe drop, and I think it's called a sports drop, the least quality, which we don't care about that because it's bad. 3 is through trade-ins, and 4 is by using the blueprints. As you saw earlier, I don't have a FENNEC that's within my budget at the time I'm recording this video. But if you're lucky enough, you might have one. But if you don't have it, it's fine. I'm gonna show you a complete different method that will work. One key detail that I haven't seen anyone talk about is in the blueprints. When you go to your blueprints, you'll find this box on the right hand side. If you don't understand what it means, don't worry, I'll explain it to you. This over here is the name of the series, and the names under it are the items in the series. And if you didn't realize by now, FENNEC is part of this series. And this is not the only series that FENNEC is in. There are 2 other series that the FENNEC is in. The Select Favorites series, the first one, and then the Totally Awesome series. That took me a while to say because I kept butchering it earlier. At least I said it fine this time. So those are the 3 series that you can find the FENNEC in. So how does that help you when you're trading in? Let me explain. As you all know, you need 5 deluxe items or blueprints to get 1 import item. And each blueprint has a 20% effect on the item you're gonna get. If you still didn't understand, let me show you. If I traded in this blueprint alongside other blueprints, I will have a 20% chance of getting one of those 3 exotics. So basically, each blueprint has a 20% chance of giving you an item from each rarity. If you traded in import drops to get an exotic, you will have 20% chance of getting an exotic of this series. But that's not it. You can increase the percentage of you getting an item from this series. Let's say you had 5 of those blueprints and they're all the same series, no matter what the item is. As long as it's the same series and you trade it in, you will have 100% chance of getting one of those 3 exotics. So how do you apply that to get a FENNEC? While editing this video, I realized that this next part is kind of unnecessary if you really understood what I just said. I'll put a timestamp if you understood so you can skip this part, but if you didn't understand, you can continue watching and hopefully you will understand better. Let's say I had 5 select favorite 2 series blueprints that are deluxe and I want to get a FENNEC. I will trade in those 5 blueprints and then I will have a 100% chance of getting one of those 4 import items in this series. So basically, I will increase my chances of getting a FENNEC. It will be a 25% chance of getting a FENNEC as there is 4 import items in this series. If you didn't know, after every match you play, there is 1 in 10 chances of you getting a blueprint. If you're lucky enough, you're gonna get an import blueprint and it will be a FENNEC, and that's case closed. You don't have to go through everything I just said. But over here, I'll put the chances of you getting each rarity, whether it's special, deluxe, import, black market, or exotic. I'll be playing some matches. I'll be trying to get drops through the challenge. I'll be trying to get blueprints to trade in, and I will see if I can get a FENNEC. I don't want to bore you with the amount of matches I play, so after each match that I do get a blueprint, I will show you a clip of it. I'm gonna go get my friend to play with me while I speedrun this challenge. This is a compilation of the items I got from the drops that I opened. I couldn't take a picture of me getting the FENNEC blueprint, but here's a clip of me buying it. I'll be showing you guys that the method for trading in actually works. Obviously I can't demonstrate it for like in terms of FENNEC, but if I try to do that it will just take too long for me to upload this video, but I'll just prove that the concept works. So here in the trading I have 2 of those which are select favorite 2 series. Same for this, it's also select favorite 2 series. For this, I'm not sure why it doesn't show the specifications on the right, but it is also a part of the select favorite 2 series. If you go back here, you can see that it says pixelated sheets are part of the series. So we're gonna trade all 5 of those items and we're gonna see if the method actually works. If the method works, I should be getting one of those 3 items. That's how we can prove that the method actually works. So here goes nothing. You got a FENNEC, whatever this is. Okay, I'm not gonna try to pronounce it. As you can see here, when we go to an item that's from the selective 2 series to check the list, you can see that we actually did get one of those 3 items, which means that this method actually works. But obviously I'm not gonna try to get FENNEC that method because I already found a blueprint, and at the time I'm recording this, there is a FENNEC in the item shop. So yeah, I'm not gonna try to get it through tradings. This is the end of the video. If you found it helpful, please hit the like button, and this was how to get a FENNEC.